Things you probably missed about the Masked Man and Boruto. I'm pretty sure you guys know in the last episode we got to see a person that looks to be the figurehead behind all this ghost mess that's been going around in the Konoha lately and has been triggering Boruto's dojutsu, or his eye, or whatever we're calling it nowadays. In this video I'm going to be telling you things you probably missed about the Masked Man in the last episode of Boruto. And one of the first things is the fact that this Masked Man is perfectly covered. I mean, obviously, right, he has a mask on, but no, that's not the case. Right before this Masked Man was caught by Boruto and the crew, we seen him jump off of a ledge. His hoodie flopped open, and when it flopped open, you got to see the top of his head. And once you see the top of his head, you would expect to see some hair or a forehead or something like that, but you actually see nothing. There's only a black part of him. There's like a black color, and you didn't really see any features when it comes to the Masked Man. In another scene, we got to see a side view of the person's head, and in the side view we got to see the neck and the back of the person's head like a little bit, and we didn't see any hair, we didn't see any skin color on the neck, we didn't get to see anything like that. It's either two things. It's either the animator made it seem like, oh, it's just a shadow from the hoodie, or the person's wearing the actual mask. But in both cases, we get to see that this person is extremely covered, and the writer wants to make this person as anonymous as he can be. Now this tells me that we probably know this character. Now a lot of people have been speculating who this person can be. A lot of people said it could be a brand new character, and I really doubt it's a brand new character that they're just going to introduce. They're keeping his identity and all the person's features so scarce to us just because of the sheer fact that we could probably find out who this person is. And if it's not that, it could be somebody that one of the Boruto characters actually know and is close to one of them. That's why the identity is being so hidden from them as well. Now I want to reference the last Masked Man in Naruto Shippuden, which was of course Toby. And in Toby's case, if you look at the picture I'm going to display on the screen, you get to see Toby's hair and his eyes. So you could pretty much assume that he's from the Uchiha. You wouldn't know for sure because people could transplant eyes, but you could pretty much assume he's from the Uchiha. And also, as I said, you could see his hair, and the person also spoke, so you could hear the person's voice. So in this case, the writers weren't so anonymous with the person behind the mask as they are now. And in Toby's case, no one really knew for sure that it was Obito. There's a couple people that speculated that it could be Obito, but no one really knew for sure. So in this new Masked Man's case, it tells me that they're sure that if they do show any features, if they do show any hair or eyes, or if the person does speak, the audience or whoever in the Boruto crew or the Boruto characters will automatically know who this person is. As I said, this tells me that we do know who this person is. Also, there has been some spoilers that leaked that said that the characters are going to be surprised when they do find out the identity of the person behind the mask. So I really don't think it's going to be a new character. I think it's going to be somebody that we already know, or at least that the characters already know. Another thing is the clothes that the Masked Man was wearing. A lot of people have been speculating that it's been suing it because of the bandages on the feet, and that actually drew a lot of attention from me, specifically because of the fact that a lot of people don't have those kind of slippers. Now you guys know in Naruto and Boruto, almost all the ninjas wear the same kind of slippers, if not the same slippers, a different variation of the same kind of slippers. In this person's case, half of his slippers are made from actual bandages. Yes, actual bandages. And this is kind of unique because yesterday I went looking to try to see who could actually match the description or the actual features that we've seen from this guy, but I really couldn't find anyone with the same kind of slippers that this guy actually has. So if you guys see, the top half of his slippers are actually bandages and the bottom is actually slippers. So if you guys know any characters with this kind of slipper, it would be extremely helpful to us. Another thing is the actual appearance of this Masked Man. This Masked Man has a sort of greenish kind of sweatsuit. I went looking to find anybody with a greenish kind of sweatsuit, and the only person I really seen was Metal Lee, and obviously it wasn't Metal Lee because Metal Lee was chasing this guy. If you guys know any characters with this kind of description, with these kind of sweatsuits, with these kind of slippers, please link them in the comment section below. You might be onto something. Another thing is, I'm pretty sure you guys know that this isn't probably something that you missed. This person has a lot of involvement when it comes to Mitsuki, and I want to bring this up because there's been a couple other people or a couple other theories that has been brought up. I'm not really going to dive much into it. I'm just bringing this up to tell you guys that I have heard the feedback and I have heard all the other characters that have been mentioned in Boruto. So another character has been Log, which is Mitsuki's brother, and it definitely could be a possibility. As I said, the involvement with Mitsuki, the involvement with all the snake jutsu, things like that. And another person would be Shin Uchiha, and I did bring this up in one of my previous episodes that Shin Uchiha probably wouldn't be introduced this way. After actually thinking about it and actually reviewing Shin Uchiha's character type, and it could possibly be him. You could probably make the case that it could be him. Honestly, you can make the case that it could be the Ichiraku ramen guys though. So we really have no information about who this person could possibly be, and that's really the beauty of this guy right now, is because we know nothing about him. In the Toby case, as I said, we got to see the hair, we got to see the eyes, we got to hear the voice, so we kind of knew which kind of aspect or which kind of direction this person's identity was going to go in. But in this case, as I said, we don't know anything about this guy. So as I said earlier, let me know if you guys see anybody or catch anybody that could probably match this guy's description in the comment section below, and let me know who you actually think this guy is, because I've been hearing a lot of theories lately, and everything is kind of, you could kind of make a case for it. That's what's extremely crazy about this. I know there's a whole bunch of theories that are extremely crazy, but most of them you could probably make a case for. So let me know who you guys think is behind the mask. But it's been your boy Bar B, and we out.